Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with the origin of why Vox Machina has problems with doors. I saw this in the Q&A I said in the last video. If you guys didn't watch the last video I posted today, you'll see me in this shirt. I said how I just discovered Arsqueef, and Arsqueef has a bunch of videos dealing with episodes from 1 to 9 that I haven't seen. I just went back and watched them all in one video. There's 3 scenes that Arsqueef posted separately. I put the original videos in the description of that video, but this I wanted to do on its own. This one has me most curious because during the Critical Role Q&A that they post, I think it airs Tuesday on Twitch, but then it comes out on YouTube Wednesday and I react to it. I usually have it up Wednesday night, Thursday morning, something like that, right before we start reacting to the new episodes of The Legend of Vox Machina. In the most recent Q&A, they talk about their dilemma with doors. And as you can see, this is the thumbnail we're using. This was the thumbnail that Arsqueef put up. So if you go to his channel, you'll see this. That is the doors. The original one, like I said, is in the description of this video. In the episode, they did have a great deal of trouble with doors. And I said this in the last video as well, that whenever they have struggles, I just naturally assume, yeah, it's because they got bad, shitty rolls. It's just a bunch of shitty rolls in a row. But I love when we actually see it go down, because sometimes maybe it isn't the case. In the episode with Scambo, Sam Riegel rolls a really high number. With his modifier, it's in the 20s. And then Matt Mercer rolls a natural 1. So he throws the Duke off the roof and there's no issue whatsoever. In that case, I honestly thought Sam rolled really bad, but we see the opposite happen. So I don't know what is and what isn't actually the way they rolled. But when I see bad shit happen, I'm thinking bad rolls? Probably. Either way, this means to me that there probably are a lot of bad rolls coming. I am very curious to see it. It's also one of the longest videos that Arsqueef has put up, so let's go check it out. Also, if you didn't watch the last video, I am aware you guys have told me in the comments how Arsqueef is like a legend in the world of critters, or at least well known throughout the community. That's interesting that I just randomly found it. I mean, I didn't randomly find it. I search Vox Machina like every morning and I try to see anything popping up, comparison videos especially, because I don't want to watch the campaigns myself and spoil it. I want to watch through episode 12 at least. Once episode 12 airs, maybe I'll dabble a little bit, but I feel like it's better I just leave Vox Machina alone. I'm going to probably not go into campaign 1, and I'm probably going to jump into campaign 2 or something like that. Either way though, I love things like this. I love when people post comparison videos, and this one is something I literally asked for. I said I hope somebody posts a campaign video showing the rolling. I love whenever there's a lot of negative rolls or a lot of positive rolls, because you see the excitement or the devastation in the faces of the people, and then we can compare it to the show. So let's go check it out, and then we'll talk after. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited reactions, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link's at the end. If not, here we go, guys. This is Vox Machina versus Doors.
You go to the doors of the temple.
Look at Vax all by himself up there. Liam, I mean,
front it gives very, very little to you, and it appears that the doors are not opening.
All right, so we have established the doors do not open.
Yeah, this is what he does.
This is what he does. Now here goes Vax. Or Liam. I think it's so funny. They are the same to me. Old gauntlet shirt. I love it.
But I rolled a natural 20. Does that help me get to the door?
Suddenly a lock appears. Utterly pickable.
Utterly pickable.
It is barred from the other side. Yeah. There is some heavy...
He rolls a natural 20?
Plank that is currently set on the other side of the door.
Oh, where's a grog when you need him? Yeah.
So, with your expertise in these sort of circumstances, you know that with proper placement of a long blade and enough strength and weight put at the right fulcrum point, you can probably shimmy it off, and it may take a little bit of teamwork to do so.
Okay, who's got mine are all very small. Do you have a short sword? I remember you having a short sword.
Everything I have is short.
I was gonna...
Actually, I can just go in there.
Watch what you say there, Scanlan.
Oh, right. I always forget.
I go in.
That's when Scanlan, yeah, okay, so he reappears inside.
The burst of kind of dark purplish energy, Scanlan steps through the door.
Is that the joke? That Scanlan...
On the other side, you hear this muffled as he reappears on the opposite side.
All right, I'm going to try to lift it off.
Oh, there's a beam.
Position, it's not even budging.
Oh, no.
Somebody in the comments said something to the effect that...
I'm going to stick a blade through the doors.
It's not going to do much. There's a big, heavy thing. Heavy thing.
I'm gonna hold on one side, you're gonna hold on the other, and we'll do it together. Alright, Scanlan, grab some rags or something, wrap it around the
Why
body.
was
You're gonna
Sam
look on
wiggling
your
his ear?
side,
Because he's
you're
not
gonna look on
supposed to
your side.
know?
I get the sharp side?
I can't get the handle through the crack in the door.
All right. I could.
Can he wrap
There's
it?
some sort of spell I could use. All right, let's just do it your way.
Got that?
Just wrap the sword, wrap the blade. Don't grab
I
it
got
with
like
your...
a million things I could do,
Are
but
any of
let's
them
do it this way.
concentration spells?
That's the thing, right?
Big B's probably concentration, but I've also got a potion of strength.
What?
No. I want to follow this through. Let's do this.
Let's keep
Alright,
going.
all right, can we lift it together?
Is this the joke that they went through so
We can
much for a
try.
door?
Okay.
This is
All
the
right.
most
Count of
engineering
three.
thing we've ever done.
So this is going to be the three of you as a skill challenge. I want all three of you to roll, not athletics, just a straight strength roll.
1, 2.
So roll d20.
Three.
Add your strength.
Oh, I love that they show them. Do they do that all the time? That's great. Because sometimes I don't hear it or I miss it.
Which is exactly what happens, actually.
Big B's hand. Big B's hand.
I'm gonna take damage.
Yeah. First and foremost, you take 4 points of slashing damage.
He took damage from...
You pull back, and there's a line.
And that
of
happened
down.
in the episode. I'm curious to rewatch this part.
Jeez Louise.
Whip out the purple hand, man.
Seems like overkill.
Like, even though I've seen this several times
what
already,
about-
the Legend of Vox
What about
Machina.
just a thunder wave? Can I do that?
Certainly.
All right.
Throwing everything we've got
Does
at
it
this
only
door.
affect
They're literally
living
versing the
things, or
door.
does it affect-
See, like, I thought
Scanlan, are there
something
windows- are there
different,
any
but I'm
windows?
still loving
They
it.
said the window was broken.
Oh, there are windows. Good call. Good call.
Hold on, this is stupid.
Are you sure?
We're going to the window.
See,
We're
what
going
is
to the
that?
window.
Like, I don't know what that is. Maybe I'm missing
let's
a
carry this out.
No.
clear
no, we're going to
gesture
the
people
window.
use. I don't know. I see people do that, like...
Please do
for
not
something.
destroy the temple.
3 hours later, we're still trying to open the door.
It's not even locked. It's just heavy-ish.
There's a window. It's up there. You can make it, but Tiberius.
I could probably
Percy
lift
can't.
that door, the door bar from inside.
Is that like a thing because he's inside? I don't know. That's got me
But I can
thinking the whole
blast it.
time. The ear
Very
thing.
dramatic.
Let's save that for later. Important stuff. All right,
fine.
so
You get a running start, leap off the side, and parkour up between the between the actual. There's an extension to the side where another room is that's attached on each side of the temple towards the back.
Yes.
You leap off that wall onto the a small pillar that's holding the side of the window, and then up through the broken portion of the stained glass landing, 3-point landing on the inside. You see Scanlan across the way. You see the altar to your right.
Hey, oi! Your stupid idea cut my hand.
And damaged him.
Character.
4
Now,
points
this
of
thing.
slicing
With my good
damage.
Come on, shorty.
All right. Have both you guys make strength checks.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna get some assistance. I call my unseen servant to assist.
Okay.
He's gonna lift with us.
Summon with this the brief burst of wind energy, a
Un-
shimmering form, somewhat humanoid in shape, but still amorphous, appears.
What?
Hi, Daryl.
And begins to shove itself up against the bottom of the.
That might have spoiled something, but I'm
So,
kind
as
of
well.
I don't know.
So
I don't know if I should know that. Daryl, the unseen servant.
The three of you, one mystically summoned from a plane beyond your
lift
own, cannot seem to budge this single wooden door. You've defeated beholders. You've slaughtered Ithilin underneath the Underdark, deep in the
Having a
belly of
bad
the
day.
planet. But this door,
He's making.
Man,
Like, see, there's no way Matt could have known it was going
Step
here.
back.
Whip out the hand.
All right. I summon Bigby's hand, the mightiest hand that will ever unlock a door ever. Bigby's hand.
Look at his
giant
face when
glimmering
he does
purple
it.
fist appears in your vicinity.
Oh my
You just
God.
reaches over and it grabs the bottom of it. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Like, see, there's no way this was a plan
do you wanna
to
do
have
this?
the door be a 20-minute campaign.
Fingers just goes, and it, the door
How do you want to
opens
do
up,
it?
and
We heard
Percy
it.
stands there looking not
Was
very
it
happy.
overkill? Because really, it took that.
It took 3 spells
It's
to open
exactly
this
what
door.
it took.
3
It's
spells.
not overkill if you use
Hey.
what it took.
I mean,
3 spells.
I
and
don't have any spells. Oh, there's the knife.
It's not a door. It's a thing of evil. Skeletons I fell out of the window.
And that's how it happened in the episode. All right, guys, so clearly by rewatching that scene in The Legend of Vox Machina, we see how much longer it went on in the campaign. I remember in that episode, people in the comments talking about it, and then in other videos it's come up, and like I said, the Q&A, the Critical Role people talked about it. That's the only reason I knew there was a lot more going on, because to me it's just another funny scene in the show. And I thought there had to be something going on with the roles, because Scanlan cuts his hand. They have like this big issue. He makes a big deal, says the doors are evil. In the episode, though, a guard opens it and then just tosses piss on them, and then they get through the door, and that's how the whole thing's resolved. In the campaign, it obviously goes a lot farther, to the point where I can't even assume that Matt Mercer expected this. The fact that they would have so much problems or so much trouble against a door, the rolls were just off, then Sam used 3 different spells. He even said himself, I probably could have just done something in the very beginning that fixed this, but I guess it didn't help that their rolls were off. I mean, it was obviously entertaining to watch. Where was Grog? I'm assuming Laura and Travis couldn't be there because they're husband and wife. The fact that they're both not there leads me to believe something else is going on, like they had an emergency. Maybe that's when she was having her baby or something, because somebody did say she had a baby recently. So I don't know. I just realized both of them are gone and they're married in real life. So that's got to be what happened there. Ashley Johnson isn't here because obvious reasons. Pike wasn't part of it at this point. But yes, they have a whole lot of trouble with doors. It happened a lot differently in the campaign. This is like in the last episode where I did all the videos. I said how Scanbo happened so much differently in the episode because they had to just basically compress everything into one. So they took a bunch of events and made him in the Scanbo episode. But for the most part, he turns into a Triceratops. Different things are turned into, but for the most part, we have the same... Well, no, we don't. We don't even have the same resolution because the Duke falls off in a different way. Either way, they found a way to take a bunch of events and throw it into one. This is much different as well. All it was like a 30-second scene in the show, and it was like a 10 or 15-minute scene in the campaign. Somebody in one of the early things I watched told me that somebody broke it down, and on average, if you were to take like 15 minutes of a campaign, that is equivalent to like 30 seconds to a minute of actual acted out animation of what they're doing. Now, I don't know if that's an exact science. Obviously it's not, but maybe on average they have a number that most people, if you give me like an idea, usually about this much time I can compress into this kind of scene because of what's going on. You could physically act it out much quicker and much easier, and you already know what's going on. You're not really going off the cuff and establishing a story. Like I said in this, Matt Mercer couldn't have known how much trouble they were going to have with the door. I can't imagine he woke up that morning and was like, now I'm going to have a 10 or 20 minute dilemma with a door. It didn't look like this video I watched was a straight flowing in full video. It's possible it was, but I feel like even this was edited down. So it could have been like a 20-30 minute dilemma they had with the door. I also wanted to point out, I love Liam's shirt. He had an old school gauntlet shirt. Sam is great. Everyone's great. I'm jumping into another video. Like I said in the beginning, these videos were posted by Arsqueef. The original videos are in the description below. I hope I get more of these between now and the next batch of episodes, the final 3 episodes of The Legend of Vox Machina. I honestly haven't seen a lot of comparison videos based on the last 3 episodes pop up yet. Only 1 or 2. The only reason I had all these to do is because I just found Arsqueef. So you guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives, Patreon link in front of me. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!